Every anime is a masterpiece, and Magical Senpai is no exception. Magical Senpai is a series that follows a magic club at a high school that only has a handful of members. The main male character is referred to as the assistant throughout the show, and the main female character is referred to as Senpai, which is where the title comes into play, as Senpai is deeply into the world of magic, whether it's the knowledge or the performance aspect of it. Like in episode 1, the premise for the rest of the season is set early on, with how Senpai is enthusiastic to perform magic but always fumbles. Specifically in this episode, Senpai expresses her wide knowledge on pigeons and the different breeds, and their history with magicians, but yet can't get the pigeon to work with her. Even though Senpai brags how much bonding time she spent with her pigeon, as soon as it exits the cage, it pecks her on the hand. Showcasing how Senpai, who studies and practices her tricks, when the time comes to perform them in front of others, she gets stage fright, causing her to fumble, which shows how Senpai's false confidence betrays her when she's performing, even though she can do the tricks flawlessly when alone. This gets reinforced in the second episode, where Senpai tries to perform for kids at a park, but messes up the trick, leading to the kids losing interest and stating that video games are better. This statement is important as it shows the evolution in mankind's technology, as before technology got to the state, magic was a huge source of entertainment, especially amongst the young ones. It brings up the conversation on whether something virtual can compare to real human skill, portrayed by Senpai's hard work that leads her to make mistakes, but it's genuine, unlike a robot or virtual machine that has no errors. Also, the show depicts how to gain one's attention, which explains the ecchi tag the show holds. As in episode 4, when Senpai is drawing in the art club, she creates a great painting, but it isn't noted or explained upon, since no one paid attention to it. Senpai only cares for magic, and although she can do art, she doesn't pursue it. Although when they are in the teacher's office in episode 3, none of the teachers paid much attention to Senpai, until Senpai's sister made a lewd comment, showcasing how human attention is grabbed when they see or hear something perverted, but are quick to ignore anything else. In the end, this whole show revolves around people speaking up and being passionate about the things they like, such as Senpai and her obsession with magic, Science Senpai and her love for science, and Saki's obsession with her brother. But when Science Senpai started to get screen time and explain her love for science in episode 5, the main character named Assistant notes how he found this weird, showcasing how in our current society, being too hardcore or passionate in one specific thing is seen as weird. But in this show, where people with all different passions meet and talk to each other, they become a group of friends. In conclusion, every anime is a masterpiece, and Magical Senpai is no exception. While bringing up themes of reality and virtual reality, evolution and self-confidence, with an open mind bearing no preconceptions, the hard work put into the creation of Magical Senpai can be appreciated immensely.